Hey guys, so recently I downloaded this new platform brawler, or Smash-like if you would, for mobile, and it's called Flash Party. I've been really enjoying it, so I thought I'd give a little review on it for y'all. So, it's got the usual staples of platform brawlers, you know, your 5 normal attacks based on direction input, as well as 4 specials. The cool thing I really like is you get to look at the skills on the character select screen, and there's also alternate skills for 2 inputs per character, so it adds some variety. From the select screen, you can also upgrade your characters and purchase skins. I think all the characters and skins are really charming. I'm honestly not really sure how I feel about the character upgrading though. I think I'd like it best if that aspect was maybe removed. The bonuses aren't too big or anything, and skill will always overpower the upgrading, but it just kind of is so far the one downside. The newest character to the roster is Sia, and she's the one who's like singing the menu music and stuff. If you play League of Legends, you'll think she looks a lot like Seraphine. Or at the very least, Seraphine's all-out KDA skin. Flash Party has your standard modes, with maps that shift based on that timer on the bottom of the mode. There's 1v1, 2v2, where you can queue with a friend, free-for-all called Brawl, a 3v3 mode where it's a 1v1 but if you get KO'd your allies go next, and a kinda weird soccer mode. There's also ranked modes and of course practice. The training mode is like really cool actually. It gives you the option to do a recovery tutorial or just practice 1v1ing, as well as teaching you how to play the game. And then there's more focused tutorials that are per character. As you can see from me doing the 1v1 training, I have no inputs on my screen. This is what's really cool to me about this game. If you have a Bluetooth gamepad, which in my case is a DualShock 4 or PS4 controller, you can connect it to your phone and play the game with it, and it'll remove all the touchscreen inputs. But the controller does only work in-game. You would have to use your touchscreen from your phone to still navigate menus and stuff, which is kind of annoying, but I believe they said they're going to change that soon. So, as you'll see in some of the clips of me playing, especially this first one, the game looks a little laggy. That is not the game. That is the software I'm using to screen mirror on my PC. The game's servers are really good, and the only time lag is present is when my phone does it due to being hot, or the software for screen mirroring gets a bit angry. But I'm going to keep looking around for new software because I'm sure there's some better ones, or maybe I'll just pay for something. I'm not too sure yet, but I'll figure something out. I do really like that each character has their own victory or defeat pose, which sounds like it should be normalized like for platform brawlers, but it's not always the case. And these little animations in the lobby and like victory and endgame defeats like really show a lot of each character's personality. Which I think is very important because save for Sia being voiced by Zephany, the recording artist, who does the the singing voice for the music that they've released for Sia's EPs or whatever, there are no voices in game, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because in my opinion there's so much like sound effects and character personality through the art and like the intro and like victory defeat stuff that kind of makes up for it in comparison to a platform brawler like Nick All Stars, where it just everything feels kind of floaty. The sounds don't work very well. The animations for like intro and outro, or not intro, but victory and defeat are pretty janky. This game seems to get all of that right, and it makes up for the lack of voice because we still can see like who these characters are and stuff, which is really, really good in my opinion. So the 1v1 mode and pretty much a lot of the game modes are really standard fare. They're not like reinventing the wheel or anything. Like as you can see, it's about like 5 to 6 minute matches or well timers, and we have 3 stocks, and whoever gets the last stock first or loses all their stock loses, and the one who survives wins. It's pretty much what's in every platform brawler. And while I don't think it really changes the game much, or well, the genre much, I'd say compared to let's say another free-to-play platform brawler like Brawlhalla, which relies heavily on some more advanced mechanics and gameplay stuff like items dropping all the time, having to pick up weapons to unlock your actual character's moveset, which even though there's unique characters, the base attacks for the weapons are all very similar until you get into their special moves and whatnot. And just lots of movement, and I think in the ranked mode when you 2v2, you can hurt your allies, so it gets really crazy and hectic, and isn't very beginner friendly in my opinion. This game is beginner friendly, but also pretty intricate with some of the mechanics. You can only do the guard dash when you're in the air. You can't do a dash on the ground, which I think is fine considering most characters are pretty fast on the ground and have some pretty good options to move around. This match right here is kind of one of the funner matches I've had. I've had a lot of fun matches, but I really like the matches like this where it's not so much that either one of us are struggling, it's just, there's a lot of movement going on, moves being whiffed, moves not whiffing, but using the mechanics to get around right. Right here I dropped to my death because I pressed the wrong direction input, but the point is, this is a good match. And I like that it does that when you kill him. I mean, Smash does that too, but still. So this is the Star Pass. It's a free, we'll say battle pass, where as you win matches, you'll get stars, and each milestone gets you energy for your characters, a chest to open maybe more energy per character or a new character, game modes, characters, and some cosmetics. I think it's gonna show on the screen anyways, but the last one that's a cosmetic or character is 2050, and it's a skin for Sophia. After that, it's just a lot of more coins, energy dust, which gets you some premium stuff for free to play, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it could be better, but it's pretty okay. So here's some 2v2 gameplay. Like I said before about the 1v1 standard game mode, it doesn't reinvent the wheel or add anything crazy new. It just does it with its own charm, and the game plays well. And to me, that's what's important. It plays well, it feels good, and the characters are unique. So it doesn't have to have a crazy mechanic to its game modes. It's just, fun. And honestly, really high quality. Just look at this, you guys. The gameplay just speaks for itself. Now, does the player speak really good or play really good? It's to be decided. To be decided. I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted to show off this balloon animation because I think it's really cute. So this is what opening a chest is like. You get some energy for your character, some currency, potentially another character, or maybe even skins. And then this here is the Battle Pass. You get a free reward, I think, every other reward, and then a premium reward, in between those. This is currently the only way to unlock Sia. Here are some missions, which are very easy to do and aren't done weekly like some Battle Passes are. I think it refreshes every day, so you've always got stuff to do, and you can replace some. Really cool and honestly easy. And then you also get a 200 free points to get from just playing, and then this is how much the passes cost. I recommend doing the first one because it's not that hard to level it up. It seems like paying for extra 18 levels is just not that good. And then I'm gonna show you guys the actual store. In my opinion, everything is pretty reasonably priced, and For the most part, they sell skins, and it looks like you can buy character energy, and some packs have chests, and you can buy chests outright. I wouldn't, just because I wouldn't want to use my money on that. And then here you can see how much like buying the currency costs. So if you wanted to get the base battle pass, it's $15, but then you only spend like a little more than half of that, and you got a lot of currency left to buy other stuff. So it's not that bad. Or I guess $12, but you get more currency by spending 15. I do think being able to get energy from the store with real currency can be a little pay to win, but like I said before, the energy upgrade doesn't really change the fact that a skilled player would beat someone who's upgraded, but it's only a few percent per upgrade, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. And finally, we have the Brawl mode, which I do think is the only mode outside of like the weird soccer mode that I don't have unlocked and I have like no interest in. This is one of like the standard modes for platform brawlers, where they do have one thing added that isn't in others. So as you'll see on the wall, like the edges of the map, there's like a red wall. If you knock someone into that wall, they're KO'd instantly, which makes like, as you'll see in this game, all of the my enemies are like fighting over there because I think they want to try and do that, but it's not really working out for them very much. Most of them who went over there to do that, I throw into the wall. But I think that's a pretty cool mechanic that makes like playing edges or trying to be a zoner, because there are some zoners in this game, pretty dangerous for you in the Brawl mode. And that's where I get most annoyed in other platform brawlers, is that a lot of zoners will, bad zoners at least, will like sit on edges and just sit there and shoot you to where you can't get through because your character might not be able to. I am pretty fond of this game. I think it's totally worth playing. Its only negatives are honestly the whole RNG chest system that it seems like every game wants to do now. And I really don't like the energy upgrade system and the lack of voices. But honestly guys, everywhere else, like sound effects, visual art, special effects on character moves, gameplay, like feeling like your character is doing something when you land hits, it knocks all of this out of the park. There's honestly nothing stopping you from getting it. Like, it's on the App Store and the Play Store right now, and it's free. It'll only take you a few minutes to unlock some characters too and get to having a blast. Do you already play Flash Party? Are you going to play Flash Party now? Let me know what you guys think of the game in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified of new uploads, because there's always more to come. Have a great day, guys, and thank you so much for watching.